Good morning, everybody. This morning, I normally don't do a morning live stream. Good morning. I don't want to just sit here, so I'm going to talk. Today, I want to talk about all my blessings. I've been so blessed. The Lord has given me so much. When I think about where I started from, and all of the things that I'm grateful for. Huh. Anyhow, well, here we go. Today I wanted to discuss a little bit about the blessings I've received so far. 5 years on the road. 5 years on the road, and I've been so blessed. I have so much to be grateful for. Sometimes I forget to be grateful. I don't know if anybody's going to show up today. But if you do, I'm glad you're here. In the mornings when I first get up, I always think about it, all the things that the Lord has given me. I try to thank my God, Yahweh, every day for all the things He's done for me. When I started this journey 5 years ago, I was so miserable, so unhappy. And then about 7 months ago, September 21st was exactly 7 months. I was convinced by many of my friends that I should start the YouTube channel because so many people wanted to know what's happened to me since I started that first video that Bob Wells did of me. I was living in my car. Good morning, Deb. I'm glad you showed up. I'm sitting here talking to myself. I was talking about blessings, I was talking about how many blessings I have. The Lord has been so good to me. When I started 5 years ago, and I was so unhappy and so miserable, and I had to move into my car. I went to that first Good morning, D Drad. I wonder if it's DD Rad 34. I don't know how it's pronounced. DD Rad 34 or D Drad. Anyhow, welcome. Good morning, Bob. I send you a link just in case. Captain Jack. Oh, hello. Wow, I can't believe people are showing up. I thought I would like to do a morning stream because I've been thinking about all my blessings. RV Ashes in April. Wow, thank you everybody for showing up. We already have 9 in the room. I was thinking about all the things that I have been blessed with. I have, when I started out in the car, living literally in a little tiny Pontiac Grand Am. I had nothing. I had no money. I had no friends. And today, I have, oh, good morning, Janet. Janet Kiersey, good morning. I had, what can I say? I had nothing. I had nothing to look forward to. I didn't smile, at least only on camera when Bob Wells did the videos. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know I could make friends on the road. I didn't know how I was going to live. Today, I have a wonderful home. Okay, I live in a box fan, but this is my home and I'm comfortable in here. I have everything I need. I have warmth, a way to stay warm. I have plenty of food. I have comfortable clothing, not fancy. My clothes are Walmart clothes. How many people shop at Walmart or dollar store, Dollar General? um, but yeah, I have so much. I have made, geez, I think I have almost 1,500 subscribers. I've made tons of friends. I don't know if Roy and Becky is going to come or not, Captain Jack. I didn't send out messages or anything. Um, I just wanted to come and do it, in the morning time, there's not a whole lot of people that are scheduled to do live streams. So I thought this might be a good time to do it. I normally have, okay, I normally have pages and pages of notes. Okay. Everything is planned out, tried, because I get so nervous that I won't know what to say to you guys. But I thought, okay, I can always talk about my blessings. I put a little thing on the screen there. What are you thankful for? I would like to read Deb's. She says, I'm blessed to be retired. When I was laid off after working for 39 years. Let me see if I can do this. So, there we go. Was laid off for, oh my goodness. Thank you, Bob from Blue Wave, for the super chat. Um, uh, After working 39 years, I thought my life would be boring. I was so wrong. Enjoying life with my husband feels so blessed. Exactly. You know, I'm 68 years old. When you think about my health problems I've had for the last few years, I'm really looking pretty good. I'm so healthy compared to what I was when I would love when I lived in a sticks and bricks. I was not healthy. I didn't do anything. I had no joy. I never smiled. I was so miserable. My ex-husband was not a bad man, but he wasn't very pleasant. And he was an alcoholic. And I have a hard time being around alcoholics these days. A few drinks around people, as long as they don't get carried away. I meant the 80 miles away physically from Ranby. Huh? What? Let's see what I missed. What did you say there? Oh, yeah. Roy and Becky are still in courtside as far as I know. And I think they're going to be joining me in about a week, hopefully. And I'm going to be leaving Lake Havasu tomorrow, I think, and going to go up to, what is it, Belmont, up towards, I am healthier, Bob, so much healthier. If you look at the videos that Bob Wells did of me, I was I was definitely not looking good. And anyhow, I'm going to go up and meet MJ and Mike, I think, up in Belmont this week. This weekend, I think I'm going to drive up there and hopefully I can find them. I have a way to contact them. Anyhow, I have so much to be thankful for. My YouTube channel has really taken off. I never would have considered that I could do so well. Drad. Tell me if I say this right, Drad. Is it Rad 34 or Drad 34? Separate the D from the Drad where I should pronounce it. I would like to say it right. See, it's wonderful to see the progress you've made. Had you seen my videos before? Deidre. Oh, Deidre. Okay, I'm so glad you're here, Deidre. Okay. And I guess I have that right now. Deidre D. Okay. Another D. Do you go by the nickname D or Deidre? Uh-huh. Okay, the other D is an initial. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, Lucretia from Burning Up the Roads. I'm glad you're here. How are you doing? If anybody wants to come up and join me in the chat, I guess I could put a link in there. But really, we're talking about blessings, and I put what are you thankful for in there. And if you want to comment in the comments section, what you're thankful for. Today, I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for this community. I'm thankful for Bob from Blue Wave, who has helped me learn how to get out here and do this. He's taught me so much. Oh my goodness. He's been so supportive. If you guys really, I know that all of you know Bob from Blue Wave. He is a moderator on my channel. And he's taught me everything I know about live streaming, which is not about much, but I'm learning. He's such a blessing to me. And I feel I've made a very dear friend here. Okay. I'll bet you do, Deidre. I think I'll just say Deidre so that nobody gets confused. I'm drinking my coffee. This is my first cup of coffee this morning. You know, I haven't been sleeping too well lately, but I slept really good last night. I woke up feeling so fresh this morning. So I said, okay, why not? Let's go on, do a live stream and just give everybody a 20-minute heads up. So here I am. I'm going to put a link in here and let's see if anybody wants to come up and chat. Hold on. Let me get this. I'll have to figure this out. So give me a second. Let's see. Copy to clipboard, I think. Okay, let's go here. And then I can do this. Hopefully. Find out. Let me set my coffee down. Okay, let's see. Put it in there. All right. So, yes, if anybody wants to come up and join me on the screen, come on. Let's see. What does it say? I made an error last week and said your young picture was casual girl. Oh, to burning up the roads. Oh. How are you doing, Lucretia? I'm glad you're here this morning. And boy, you sang so good. I loved hearing your voice on Slow Momentum's live stream. He was he's got a lot of people get up there late in the middle of the night. That's late for me, and yet for a lot of other people, it's 3 hours later because I'm Pacific time. But anyhow, she has such a beautiful voice. If you haven't heard Burning Up the Rose sing, she really does have a wonderful voice. Guess what? I got on somebody's, I think Jerry Hawley's live stream last night. I sang another song. I might get up and do another song for on Slow Momentum's karaoke this, I believe it's Saturday night. Tomorrow or today's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. You don't have to brush your hair, neither did I. I I did manage to put a little tiny bit of lipstick. Hey, this is morning coffee. I'm showing it again this Saturday and correcting it. Oh, so Bob is going to correct his error on you burning up the roads. So anyhow, yeah. So you know what I would love to do? I'm not a very good singer, but Lucretia, I would love to get up on the screen at the same time and do harmony. If I knew what you're going to sing. I would love to harmonize with you. Have a beautiful voice. I could mess it up, but it would be fun to do a duet. I remember who did that. I'm trying to think. There's two women that sang a song. Shoot, now I just went brain dead. What is it? And it doesn't matter. It was a good song, a duet. Anyhow, so yesterday, Zach came over and worked on my truck a little bit, and I had a bunch of loose wiring in the front from my backup camera, which quit on me. I had a lot of loose wires hanging under my truck from. Believe it or not, the rodents do get up under your truck and your vehicles out in the desert. If you don't, what I usually have is lights under my truck. So the motion sensor lights. And usually it keeps the rodents away. And so far it's done pretty good. But before I did that, I had rodent damage because they chewed up the wiring that went to my backup camera. So anyhow, he kind of cleaned all that up, and here we go. All right, look at here. We have a friend coming up to say hello this good morning. I think you're ready, Rod. Are you ready to come up? Thumbs up. Yeah, Captain. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning. What a pleasant sight.
There's a there's an echo on you. There's an echo on your end, D. Do you have headphones or
I have them, but if I put them on, it never seems to work very well. Does anybody else hear an echo? Because I haven't had any problems at all with echoes or anything. How do we sound out there? Deidre doesn't hear an echo. It might be.
I think I know what it is.
Okay. All right. It might be your headphones.
Yeah, but okay. Hang on. If you lose me, I'll be back.
All right. Oh, that's fine. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, it's crazy. I got this. That's another thing I'm grateful for. I got this laptop. I had been struggling with all my, what do you want to call it, technical stuff. My computer, my phones, I had so many struggles ever since I started doing YouTube. Nothing but troubles. You
Hey,
know?
it's a challenge. It's
It
a
is.
challenge.
And I finally got this laptop. I charged it on my credit card. I was paying down the credit card, but you know what I said? That's I have to have the equipment to do this. This is uh, the YouTube has become a big part of my life.
Yep, me too. Me too. In
And
fact, my latest video was kind of about that, the challenge thing. The 5
yeah,
questions.
right.
I think I tagged you, didn't I?
You did it, and I'm
I
going to
did.
do that.
Okay.
I was going to do it on my live stream Sunday,
Yep.
but I
Cool.
thought I was when I was thinking about coming on today. Good morning, Howard Keppel. I don't believe I know you. Hello.
Morning,
Glad,
Howard.
glad to have you here. If I don't recognize people, I apologize. Sometimes I don't catch the chat. But yeah, so maybe we'll do I'll tell you what, Captain. I decided I'm gonna do your 5 questions, and I have added 5 questions to it.
Cool. Cool.
And that's going to be your challenge to answer the other 5 questions today. Along with
Oh boy. Okay.
I, I think I would like ahead of time to tell who I'm challenging.
Right.
I'm challenging Bob from Blue Wave and Lucretia from Burning Up the Roads. I'm going to challenge her to answer these questions. I didn't write them down. However, I decided that I'm going to do that this morning. And if anybody wants to take up the challenge, all they have to go do is go back on the live stream that we're doing this morning and listen to the questions. Okay.
Cool.
So, what I
Oh,
thought I'd do, so if anybody needs to go back and listen to them, um, I'm going to state the first 5 questions now. At least they'll all be together when they go back. Remember, it was only 10 minutes or 20 minutes into this live stream when you go back and look at it, right?
there you go.
The
Mike and MJ are also one of the people that I challenged. So when you catch up with
I
them,
will
that'll
challenge,
be fun.
good. I will challenge them to do the other 5 that I'm adding.
Cool.
Here's the 5 questions. What are your 3? Okay, these are YouTube questions about as a content provider. Uh, these are questions about your YouTube, not your not your RV life. Okay, about YouTube. What are your 3 favorite types of videos you like to watch? That was the first one. Is that correct, Captain?
Yep.
Okay, the second thing, I loved his Captain's answers in his video he did because I said everything you was saying, I felt the same thing pretty much. The second question, hardest thing about YouTube. What is the hardest thing about YouTube for you? The third question, what is your favorite part of YouTube? Question 4, could you walk away from YouTube and never come back? And the question 5 is, when do you think your channel will take off? Okay, I'm going to start by answering, and then I'm going to ask you a question, Captain.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
well, that's why you're here. I decided I'm going to make you work.
That's fair.
Okay,
That's fair.
so the
Very fair.
question I'm going to answer is, what are your 3 favorite types of videos you like to watch on YouTube?
Oh, you're asking me?
Okay. No, that was, you already answered
Oh,
that on yours.
yes, that's right. So,
So here's my answer. I, like you
oh,
said, travel videos. That's one thing. RV videos, places that people go. Okay, I love watching videos of other people's experiences on the road.
that's how
Okay,
I got started.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm a nomad. I also like to watch videos about people that live off grid or boondock, nomad life like I do, not in an RV. I love your answer was how to do's like DIYs. I love DIYs. Everything I do, I learn from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I also the third one is motivational or inspirational videos, something that really moves me. Okay. And the last thing is not actually a fourth thing was fun stuff, including live streams. So like
Okay.
this is fun. I love
Yes.
watch. I watch a lot of live streams.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Too many almost.
Too many, that's right. For me,
Can't get
too
anything
many.
done.
Okay, here's your question. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, I added 5 more questions. This is the first question for Captain, and this is my first question, a 5-question challenge. Okay.
I'm ready.
Has your quality of life improved since you've been on YouTube? Your quality of life.
Uh, I'm going to say not yet,
Okay.
but summer's coming someday.
You're still cold all the time.
I'm freezing. It's, I don't know, about 40 in here. I got long underwear on. Let's put it that way. I got to smoke a cigar to stay warm.
I'm cold all the time. Okay, it was 80 something yesterday here
Oh man,
in
I'm so jealous.
well, actually, it was 100 in the truck because I didn't have
Hey.
the air conditioner on. I had the fans, but that helped
Yeah,
the fresh air. But it's hot right now. That's why I'm going to move up to higher elevation.
yeah. Move north. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all.
not this far north.
Yeah, when we live like this, we have to constantly making changes,
Right.
in where we're at. And I
Yep.
move every 2 weeks anyhow.
Try to
Okay,
chase the
here's that.
70s.
Go ahead. What?
I said try to chase 70,
Yeah, yeah. Well,
not age.
I commented on your video. I told you come down here. You won't
I
have to.
will,
Yeah.
but it won't be until November.
Captain Jack's second question to me was the hardest thing about YouTube. What is the hardest thing about YouTube? It's the learning curve. There's so much to learn when you're doing YouTube videos. You have to learn how to take the videos, how to edit the videos, how to upload the videos, what kinds of things will draw people's attention, what kind of titles, what kind of thumbnails do you want to add, then the content. Also, so much the learning curve. And I spent, oh gosh, tons and tons of hours every day. Even today, I still do it at least an hour a day, doing a YouTube video that teaches me some things about what I'm doing because I want to get better. That's the hardest thing about YouTube. So much.
Okay.
So that is pretty much the answer to that question. And here's your next question. As a YouTuber, do you ever really get bored? Do you get
No.
bored? Ever have a
Not
time when there's nothing to
no.
do?
No. And actually, I was already like that. If I even think I'm starting to get bored, I get up and do something, even if it's wrong.
Yeah.
Do something,
Yeah,
even if it's wrong.
I do
I'm
too.
gonna add a little bit to what you just said about the
Go ahead.
learning. I'm learning right now. Well, it's only 9:30 in the morning. What am I doing on a live stream? I mean,
Exactly.
on a live stream too.
Yeah, why are you here?
Yeah, I don't know. This crazy old lady I know who I love dearly all of a sudden went live. I'm like, we were watching Lucky Dog. Well, you timed it just right. He was just getting ready to get off. So this is kind of a Lucky Dog raid.
Oh, cool, cool. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
yeah. So it's
Well,
all learning. It's all
you
learning
should have told
every
everybody
moment.
else.
Yep,
You should have told everybody else I'm here. Okay, anyhow. So
I
that
did.
is so you never really get bored. And my answer to that question is no, I don't ever get bored. I have so much to do, I don't have enough hours in a day.
Yep, same here.
And I was going to answer the first question that I asked you, and was with has my quality of life improved? The answer is absolutely yes for me. My quality of life has improved immensely. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Rick, nomadic hippie. Thank you for coming and thank you for your super chat.
All right, nomadic hippie, way to go.
Man, Lucky Dog Productions is in here.
See, I told
Brandy,
you they were
Brandy,
coming.
Brandy. Let's
Told you
who
they were coming.
Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. This was an impromptu live stream I decided to do. We're asking questions. If you want to know my challenge, you can go back and watch the live stream. But I asked us 5 questions that Captain Jack put on his video yesterday. You can get those 5 questions from him. And I'm adding 5 questions. Okay. So the first question I had asked is, have your quality of life improved since you've been on YouTube? My second question was, do you ever really get bored since you started your YouTube channel? Okay, Captain Jack, I'm gonna ask you. I should have done this a little differently because
Hey, this is fine. This is
it's kind
fine.
of all over the place. Maybe I'll answer the rest of your questions and go to mine.
Well,
Okay.
what you could do is you could do a real short 2 minute video, and just post it out there. Say, okay, here are the
Yeah.
extra 5 questions on top of the first 5 that Tina gave us.
Okay.
And go
Because
from
I
there.
don't know who Tina was, but I did get all your questions.
Well,
Okay. Here's go.
Tina. Okay, I'll tell you who Tina is pretty soon.
All right. What is my favorite part of YouTube? That was your third question. My answer is the community here. Being part of something worthwhile. I think this community is very worthwhile. Good morning, Derek. Uh,
No, we don't sleep. We're
sleep.
YouTubers.
We never sleep. Um, yeah, the community here. Oh my gosh, I feel so loved and cared about. I
Me
didn't have
too.
that in the world I came from. I didn't have that. I didn't have the camaraderie. I didn't feel I could go to my neighbor and say if I needed something. I never felt I could go and knock on somebody's door and say, please help me. I can't lift this, or whatever. In this community, everybody is so willing to help.
Okay. Hey, nomadic hippie. Uh, he says Tina is texting him. Tell her to come aboard, nomadic hippie. Maybe she can even come up on live so Box Van D will know who she is.
Sure, sure. Yeah, because I haven't met her.
That'll
Okay,
be fun. That would be fun.
so the fourth question you asked is, could you walk away from YouTube and never come back? Back. Only if it was ripped out from under me.
Mm.
The reason YouTube has become a part of who I am.
Yep, me too.
YouTube's a part of my life. It's an important part of my life. Yeah, where is little John, Captain?
He is still in the lake swimming because it's been snowing and raining. That's his thing. And now, if it stops snowing and raining, he'll be snorting, blowing up, his out of his blowhole, telling me to come get him because he don't like to swim when the waters are calm and there's no. Then that's when he wants to be on my shoulder. But when it's raining and there's whitecaps on the lake, that's where he wants to be.
Good.
So I let him be him.
And he likes to hold, apparently, but because we don't.
Yeah, I know. I know. I told him there is no way if it's snowing and the lake is frozen that I'm going to auger a hole for him. They ain't happening. But we should be down by you by the time the lake freezes again.
Tina's Journal of Journeys, is that who it is?
Yes,
Good morning.
Tina's. Yep, that's her.
Okay. Hello, Tina. I have not met you. And I got your questions that Captain Jack did. That's what we're doing right now.
Yep.
So, welcome to my channel. So the fifth question was, when do you think your channel will take off? Well, my channel's already taken off. I am monetized. I've been monetized for a couple of weeks, and
Congratulations.
I've been doing YouTube. I'll get relaxed here. Just I've been doing YouTube exactly 7 months, and I started out telling my story, and from that point, it has taken off. Then I joined this community that Blue Wave started, a community of RVers and
Yeah.
YouTubers, not just RVers. Of course, I'm a nomad. I live off grid. I don't live in fancy RV. I don't stay in RV parks or anything like that.
It's
And
all the same, D.
you
You
know,
can live in that Grand Am you had or Trans Am you said, and you'd
but
still be a RVer because you are living on the road. I
right,
mean,
right,
and you face the same challenges in your little box van there that the
right.
guy with the Prevost or MCI coach that's half
Yeah.
$1,000,000. He's got the same dang problems that he faces too.
Sorry, I don't think so.
I
Sorry,
do.
I don't think so, Captain.
He's got to get rid of his poop. You got to
Right.
get rid of yours, maybe in a
But
different way. But
a little different. Okay, let's go with that. It's a little
all right,
different.
okay,
Yeah. So yes, my channel has taken off. I've made tons of friends here. And Blue
hi,
Wave.
little bit crazy here too.
Oh, Karen and a little bit crazy are here.
Yep,
Hello. Hello. Glad you're here. And you have gained confidence too, D. I have, Karen. I don't know. I could have never done an impromptu like I'm doing this morning. Looks like there's 16 people in the house.
yep.
Wow.
We're rocking. We're rocking.
For unannounced impromptu.
What
Welcome.
time is it where you are? 6:30 in the morning.
Right now, yeah, it's 6:30. I said it for 6 o'clock my time.
Who does a live stream at 6:30 a.m.?
You want to know who?
I guess it's
Lucky
you. It's you.
Lucky Dog, Beyond
Oh
Beauty
yeah,
3.
yeah. Well, they're doing theirs at 8, 9 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning,
for
their
them.
time. Yeah.
You're right.
They'd
You're
had their
right.
coffee already.
Exactly. I'm still drinking mine.
Me too.
Food Fight Showdown, Lucky Dog Production
Yep.
moderator.
Yep. There they
Yeah.
are.
If anybody wants to come up on the panel, I'm going to ask my last other questions to Captain Jack, and then I'm going to put a link in for
Yeah.
anybody that wants to come up.
I'd like to see Tina come up if she can. If she's
Okay,
ready,
sure.
whatever.
I'll put a
But
link in there
I'm not
for you.
blocking out anybody. Anybody wants to come up, you want to bring them up. You're the host.
Hey, we can
You're
have 6 people
you're the
up here.
host. Yeah, you can.
You know how to-
It sounds like a noisy bar if you do that, but that's up to you. You're the host.
Did you see how I actually got it right? I never
Yeah,
did.
I know. It takes a minute to get it figured out.
It does. Okay, the last question that Captain Jack. Okay, that was the last question that from Tina's questions. Okay, here's my questions. I'm gonna read them out loud. The 5 questions, then I'm gonna ask you the next one. Okay, my first question that I added to Tina's questions, so it makes the 10th question challenge. My questions were: 1, Has your quality of life improved since you've been doing YouTube? My second question was, do you ever really get bored since you've been doing YouTube? My third question is here for Captain Jack. Have you been number 3, has have have you hang on.
You want some rum?
Have really has your content improved since you started doing YouTube?
Mm. You know, I always tell myself, well, I can do this and this and this. I got all these dreams, like, oh my gosh, I want to get this camera or this, dingle dangle extra thing, to keep the camera steady, or I want to do this or that, but I don't quite have the funds for that yet. But then all of a sudden, I kind of get creative and say, do what you can, do what you
Exactly.
can,
Well, you're
and just
talking about the
yeah.
technical stuff.
Yeah, but that really doesn't matter. I started with nothing, and I still barely have nothing. I mean, sure, little bits and pieces along the way. The green screen, the
I
the
still
photo
use a
lights.
cell phone to do my pictures and
I can't
videos.
imagine doing that.
That's the
I,
only way I
yeah,
can do it.
I, I look at this thing, and I'm like, what? I can't. I barely see the stupid thing, let alone push its buttons.
Yeah, I
Ask Tina. She knows I fumble finger. I can't even type her phone number down correctly. I get
let's see.
somebody else.
Hang on, I'm gonna bring somebody up. Oops, she disappeared.
Oh, she'll be
We
back.
had Ashes in April. No, we had RV
Oh, we
Ashes
can
in
get
April.
Margie up here too. Yeah.
But anyhow, she disappeared.
I
Let's
I
see.
know that Tina said that she'd be happy to come up. I saw it
Okay, good.
somewhere.
Okay, let me do the last 2 questions so we're
Okay,
done.
we'll do
Okay.
that.
So so has your content improved? That was number 3. Number 4, have you been able to actually meet some of your subscribers physically or on a personal level? Face to face, in other words.
Oh, well, we've been working on that. I did meet one of my subscribers at NN.
Uh-huh.
Um, well, actually, that's not true. One of my subscribers that are more recent. I have subscribers that I didn't even know they were subscribers, but they are, and they're my friends right around right around the lake here. They see the logo on the side of my schoolie, Captain Jack Scrapper YouTube, and boom, next thing I know, I'll see them at the corner store up here and whatever. They
Right.
say, "Oh, I love that video you put out the other day." What? I didn't know you were watching.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I've
it's
been a
so
friend of
cool
yours
when
for
people walk up to you and say hello, like,
yeah. Oh
well,
yes, I've had that happen too.
I
Yeah, that's
feel like
fun.
I'm nobody, but all of a
Yeah,
sudden it says, I
yeah,
know you.
yeah.
So
The
that's cool.
people at Party World down there at 6 Mile and Alpine. I know you don't know where that is, but Party World's a very famous store up in our neck of the woods.
Yeah,
Uh, they've had $1 million winners out of their lottery winnings and stuff. People drive from out of state just to go there when the lottery gets real big. But anyways, I walk in there and they're like, "Oh, I saw your video yesterday." It's like, God, I feel like I'm some kind of a celebrity. But
yeah,
anyways, I still have yet to meet other creators. Now, Tina and I have been yakking about that because
yeah,
she's in the same state as I am.
yeah,
Michigander man, he's another creator. He's just south of me about 15 miles, and there's a few others in
right,
in Michigan here that we had hoped by now almost to be together at a local restaurant and do a collaboration
right,
filming and meet and greet type of thing.
right.
Well, too bad, so sad. The restaurant's closed and
I
it's
know.
too damn cold right now.
That's really messed us up. I did put a link in there for Tina. Tina, if you want to come up or anybody else wants to come up and join them. I have a lot of room
your
here on my,
your laptop's just fine, Tina.
yeah,
But when you do come on, Tina, what I've learned, you're coming on through StreamYard, okay? and then go up and find the tab where Box Van D is on YouTube right now. Click out of there. Just stay in StreamYard once she brings you up.
Yeah,
Because what'll
just
happen is
StreamYard.
it will echo back at you, Tina. So then just turn or mute Box Van D on the YouTube
Okay,
tab.
hang
I always
on, Captain.
Yeah,
She
go
says
ahead.
she's on her cell phone. You can actually click on that link on your cell phone and come up.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of
I didn't
people
know I
don't
didn't
do
know that.
that. You can
Karen,
click
yes.
on the
Karen,
link
I am
on
in
your cell
Michigan.
phone and just come on up. Don't
See
have
what
to have
happens.
a computer. I didn't know that till one night I was watching it. Imagine Your Odyssey on a
Hmm.
live stream. And they told me, I said, really? Yeah, right now, right now. Sure, come on up. Okay, okay. And the last question I had to add to Captain Jack's 5 questions he gave me is who on YouTube has had the most influence for you with your YouTube?
Oh my.
Name one person that has had the most influence.
The first person that comes to mind is Bob. Bob and Debbie, Blue Wave Odyssey.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that me too. Absolutely.
Yep.
They
Yep.
have helped me so much. I can't shout out enough about him because anybody that doesn't know Bob from Blue Wave. Okay, it looks
Right.
like Barbie and Ashes is back in here. Let's bring her up.
Okay. And I think Tina says she's ready as well.
There we go. Hello. Good
Hi
morning.
guys.
Good morning, Margie.
Good morning. How you doing, Captain? How you doing, Dee?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, let's see. I'm wondering if I can put a different, let's see. I like this for 3 of us, but I could do a different thing if we bring another person that up.
Well, then it'll be, I think, three across the top, and Tina will be down in the corner. I
Oh, okay.
think.
All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, Blue.
Margie, how are you and Jeff doing? Is Jeff
I mean,
awake yet?
Captain and I are sincere. You are special to us. Very special. Oh, my goodness.
Oh
Hippie,
my
thank you.
gosh,
Wow. Look at that super chat.
that's
Thank you.
awesome.
That
That's
is
awesome.
really sweet. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you've been so kind to me, Rick.
Oh, how nice.
He's
Mar-
supported me so much too. I love.
Margie, you look a little blurred. Is that just your
Yeah.
focus thing there, or?
My my internet may be really
Oh,
bad.
okay.
I
All
I'm
right.
going to bring Tina
if,
up to join us. Here we go. There we go. Hello, Tina.
There's a lovely lady.
You.
She's a
Hi.
Michigander. She's a Michigander.
Michigan. We're at in Michigan.
Um, like the Metro Detroit area.
Okay. My grandmother was in Michigan. My mother was raised in Detroit, Ferndale, actually.
Oh
Ferndale.
yeah, that's not too far.
Yeah.
It's like half
Good
an hour to
morning,
40
honey.
minutes.
Hello. Glad you're
Can you hear
here.
me?
I'm sorry. Go
Yes.
ahead. I was greeting somebody. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
We can hear you fine, Tina.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Marcy's here too. Let's not forget to her. I'll shut up and let you people
yeah,
talk.
don't forget
Oh,
me.
Dee, this is
No, we can't
your
forget
show, Dee.
you.
You're the host, Dee.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
if I interrupt, I want to say hello to anybody new that comes in
That's
the
fine. That's fine. Tina,
otherwise let you guys talk. Okay, shut up.
Tina, I think you mentioned either private message me or something. Amazon, how's that going?
It's going okay for right now. I mean, yeah, I like it.
Are you doing it as an affiliate or what?
Yeah, Amazon Flex, where I'm using my own van. And boy,
She's
I go mudding. I go mudding everywhere. Man, my van looks like hell.
she's
What
delivering
delivery
for
or
Amazon.
what? I'm sorry, Tina. Tina, you
Huh?
do delivers or what? What do you
Yeah,
do? Okay.
I'm delivering through Amazon, like how do you say it? just like I'm not actually an employee. I'm like a contractor. I'm like one of the subcontractors.
Okay. Beyond Beauty 3, hello. I'm glad you're here. Hello. Oh, okay. So, yeah, contractor, huh? I thought about it. Then I thought, I don't know. Do I really want to become an Amazon affiliate? I don't know. Then you have to do reviews and all that kind of stuff.
I'm not an affiliate like that. Like I do reviews on stuff. I actually go to the warehouse and pick up packages that people have ordered and deliver it to their house. I'm a
Oh,
worker. I'm a
oh,
worker.
I see.
I'm not nothing through YouTube. It has nothing to do with YouTube
Okay.
affiliate stuff. No.
All right. Okay, I see. All right. Yeah.
I'm just a regular worker, just doing it on my own.
Well,
I
this is a full-time job for me. You know what's funny? I work harder on YouTube than I did on my regular job, or at least as hard. So, Marcia,
well,
tell me a little bit about yourself. Marcy or Marcia?
Margie.
Margie.
Marcy. Okay, please tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel.
Jeff and I retired a few years ago, bought a Class C and moved into it, and we've been traveling for 3 years. He's
Wow.
retired Navy,
Uh-huh.
and so we just go and try to find all those ooh-ah moments.
Uh-huh.
And they have some. They have
And
some
you've
great
had
videos.
some. Yeah.
Great videos.
I don't think I've watched very many. I'm sure I've watched some because I know I'm subscribed to you, but so I need to go back
I
and check them out.
I had thought that you and I had met before, but I don't know if I confused you with someone else.
Hmm.
And were you ever in any of the caravans, like with Randy or anything?
I was last year. I was with Randy's caravan at Plamosa Road in Quartzsite.
Okay, that's where we met
Oh,
because we're good friends with Randy,
okay.
and we were there on Plamosa. And do you remember when he did the wax thing with?
Mhm.
Oh, we lost
No,
Tina.
okay, it
Yes,
was a
we
funny
did.
video.
Ahoy, Ninth Element.
Anyway, that must have been where we met.
Well,
We
okay.
were kind of parked up back behind.
Uh,
Barb was there, old farmer's wife.
yeah,
Remember when she was there?
yeah, yeah. I met a lot of people. I don't remember everybody. Okay, I'm gonna bring Tina back up. So
I'm pressing too many buttons. I'm being nosy.
we lost me. Yeah. I need to figure out. I guess it doesn't matter.
Tina,
I
have I rubbed off on you? You're thumble fingering.
Well, down here it says down before, underneath us it says audio, video, flip,
yeah.
chat, and leave.
Oh,
So I had checked out the chat thing, and it took me right out of it. I'm like, oops.
oh no. You should be able to get your comments on the side. Good
I
morning.
don't see no comments. I don't
Okay.
see no comments. It's a blue screen underneath us.
No, on the right side on your screen, you should have comments.
Nope.
It says
No.
private chat or live, but that might not show up on a
But if you're on
phone,
Oh,
Yeah,
a
I see
PC,
it.
or a
I see it.
laptop. Yeah.
on the
Right.
phone,
See.
sorry.
forgot. Good morning, Ninth Element. I hadn't said hello to you. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. We have 13 in the room. Oh,
Did you get to meet Aja?
I've met Asha
Um,
a couple times. I don't think
we
she never
we
gives
were
me
with.
the time of day. So, whatever.
Oh,
That's okay.
she's
I don't
really
think she
sweet,
likes
Dee.
me. I had subscribed to her for a long time. And when I was at the van build this past year, I walked up to her and I talked to her. I, in fact, did her karaoke. But
Oh, cool.
she kind of, so whatever. I don't need the loved by everybody. It's nice if people do.
Actually, you know, Dee, when I first met Aja, I was kind of the same way. I wasn't quite sure.
Mm-hmm.
But from probably just before the van build this year until up about 6 weeks ago, we were camped with Aja. We spent the whole winter with everybody
Oh yeah.
and got to know them really well.
Mm.
And Aja, once you get to know her, she's just so sweet.
Yeah.
And Brady and Terry and Scott.
Right. I know them.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and Jimmy. Got to
Yeah.
know Jimmy really well. He's just really nice.
Right.
So
Well,
once you get to know
as far
them,
as Aja, I shouldn't said that, but the whole thing is, let's face it, when you start doing YouTube, sometimes you get overwhelmed by people coming up and, you know, too many
oh yeah,
people all at one time. You don't want to be a celebrity sometimes, you know? You don't want to be.
You got to be bold like me pirates.
Exactly. So, you know, I guess that was what's happening here. A Daisy Chain 5. Hello. Glad you're here.
A Daisy Chain 5. I got to write that one down.
A Daisy Chain 5. Yeah.
oh Honey and me, yeah, Jimmy is very sweet. And Olive, oh my gosh, she's such a cute little pup.
Yeah. Anyhow, as far as Aja or for who people don't know who she is, she's pandemonium on YouTube. So yes, I subscribed to her for years, and I just felt she didn't want to give me the time of day, but everybody that I know knows her, so you know, and everybody doesn't like you. That's okay. I'm not loved by everybody, but I am loved by everybody in this community, and I feel the love. I feel the love.
Yep.
And I hope you guys feel that too. And I hope that
absolutely.
everybody in the chat, I hope you all feel welcome because we're so glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Everybody is so sweet here. They support each other. This community is a community of support and unity and love. And I tell you right now, I never was loved in the world that way. Never. So we're just saying. Just saying.
Oh, that's Camper Van Kevin's hat. Just saying.
Just saying. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Camper Van Kevin. I like him.
Yeah. So I love the community. So anyhow, there's the 10 questions for everybody. Tina tagged Captain and whoever else she tagged to answer those 5 questions. And what I'll do is a quick short clip, a video clip of the 10 questions given the challenge. And I had challenged Blue Wave this morning, and with my 5 questions, I had challenged MJ and Mike are not here, but I had challenged whoever else. Blue Wave, Captain Jack, and Ashen is in April, I think.
Burning up the roads.
Oh, that's right, burning up the roads. And Tina, I would challenge you to answer my other 5 questions. And you all do a short video clip later today, just doing the questions for everybody. And I will give you credit for your 5 questions.
Yeah.
Tina's Journal of Journeys.
Tina, you've created a monster.
I'm always up to something. Always up to something.
You created a monster.
Tina's Journal of Journeys.
I'm always getting into something.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody that's in the chat right now, you're challenged.
Oh.
10 questions. Please watch for a video later today. I will put up the 10 questions.
Where's the camera?
All the content providers. I'm challenging anybody that's in the chat today. Okay. Right now we have 12 people in here. Okay. So 12 people in here are all challenged to do a 10-question answer. I will put that up later today on YouTube. I promise. I'll get that
Awesome.
done. Okay.
I already answered the first 5, so I only got to do 5, right?
That's right.
Well, you can just say you're answering 5 questions from D whenever you do a video or whatever. Sure. Just remember.
Yeah, because people are going to have to go on my video from Easter and look at my other 5 answers.
Okay. So this is a 10-question YouTube questions from Tina's Journal of Journeys at Box Van D. Combine our 10 questions.
That works. That'll work.
I hope that doesn't confuse anybody, but if I put the video out of the questions, then everybody will be on board and know what we're doing.
On board, you're going to blow up YouTube.
No, Ninth Element, you can't leave the bit. You have to do it. You've been challenged. You've been challenged, girl.
Okay, well, D, beware, because I've been challenged on a different set of 10 questions. So you may be challenged on a different set of 10 questions once I get my video done.
That's okay. I like the challenge. I love.
I know what Margie's going to ask you. She's going to ask you, "What do you do with your poop?"
Roy and Becky, hello. Good morning. You're here. Hello.
No, I'm not.
Roy and Becky just showed up.
Oh, good morning, Roy and Becky.
Yeah, so I'm glad you're here. So, okay, 10-question challenge about YouTube, not about RV travel, but about your YouTube channel. For everybody that in this stream has been challenged, I will put out a video later today with the 10-question challenge, and I'll write down the names of the people that are in here at around 12. The first 12 people that were in here are 13 now, counting Roy and Becky, that have been challenged. And I'll go back and look at this live stream and write down the names of people that I challenged. Okay. So if somebody looks at this later and they want to do it, more power to them.
Absolutely. Good morning, Ruth Herbert.
Yes.
We're not ignoring you, but Chad is going fast.
Yeah, it is going pretty fast. We have 15 in the house. Yes. All right. So that's enough about the questions. Okay. I believe I've answered all of them. I believe Captain has answered those 5, but he can go back and do it.
We're going back to bed now.
Listen to that. Who's that? Is that your dog?
Oh yeah, my daughter's dog. She's a tad bit hyper.
Oh, what a cutie! Oh, I miss my little dog so bad.
And there's Buddy. Buddy always gets jealous.
How cute. Little chihuahua
Lucky dog.
Is that a little?
Yeah.
Yeah. How cute. Okay. I guess we need to let people talk. If you guys have anything you want to share with everybody, please do that. I hope the ink pen runs out of ink. We get it to my name, D. No, come on, Rick. You could do that. You did a good YouTube channel, and I think you should answer those questions.
I do too.
I really do. But it's nobody feel pressured. It's your choice.
Hey, you know what? I think Rick and Tina, they have been doing YouTube a lot longer than some of us here for sure. Tina, I think you said 2002 that you started?
Wow.
2004 or 5, something like that.
Okay,
yeah.
And then I think Rick started way back then too.
Oh my.
He's here. He'll let us know. We should bring him up. Nomadic Hippie, come on up here.
Yeah, I would love to have him come up. We have room for at least one or two more.
2 more. Yeah.
Let me get a link in there for.
We'll be Hollywood Squares.
Are you driving, Rick? Hang on. There we go. If you're not on the road, come up and join us.
Yeah,
I can't believe this stream is going so smoothly.
It is. It's going very good.
Apparently,
And Margie's getting better signal strength. She's not as blurry as she was.
I noticed
and
that.
her voice has been good all along. So,
Oh,
honey and me at the
Oh, well,
party.
good. No, I prefer to be blurry. I haven't done nothing with my hair today.
Rick says he's driving.
Yeah,
Doggone
he's
it.
driving.
Dee said it was coming to our party.
Gee, Bob from Blue Wave, I think you should come up. You very seldom do an impromptu. I think you should join us. What do you think?
I think so too.
Bob up?
He can give up AutoCAD for a few minutes.
What was that? I didn't hear. Somebody said.
I said Bob can give up his AutoCAD project for a few minutes.
Exactly. I would like to have him.
I got to give a dig at Nomadic. You know, Nomadic Hippie, Slow Momentum is live right now, and he's driving.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's different.
It's dash cam live.
Yeah, there's no way I would do a live when I was driving.
Oh, I would absolutely. I just let one of my commanders take over driving, and I just do filming. You know.
Oh, that's different, but talking and working the chat and stuff like that. I can't even text or talk on the phone when I'm driving. No way.
Yeah, I hear you.
No. Too dangerous.
Yeah, you shouldn't text and drive anyway.
No, and you really shouldn't be on the phone when you're driving.
That's true. That's true.
Unless you have Bluetooth or something, or or a speaker coming over your radio, or I don't know, whatever. I never talk.
Put your link down there for Bob. There.
He has it. Cindy. He has it.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
He has it. If he decides to want to come on, he may not want to. That's okay. That's his choice. Right. But we would love to have him. So if it gets too full, somebody can step down and let.
Yeah, that's fine too. In fact, I'll probably have to pretty soon. I know I have a friend coming over to help me with some scrap today, so yeah, he'll probably show up pretty soon.
You still work for a living?
No, not really. It was a hobby that turned into damn near a career, and I'm in the process of trying to shut it down. I don't want to do scrap anymore. It's just, it doesn't pay like it should.
No.
It's actually a little more work than it should be. And the biggest problem that I have one neighbor from hell who hates it that I have scrap in my side yard. And, you're bringing our property values down. And oh my God. And he turns me into the township all the time. He's the only one.
Bob's going to come up. He says, give him a minute. Bob is going to come up.
Yeah. Good. My neighbor is the only one that hates me like that. And because the rest of the township, they don't have a problem. And my neighbors, they drop off scrap. I'm convenient.
Ninth Element says, I love seeing everyone's shining faces. I am off to go grocery shopping for the first time in 3 weeks. Thank you, Dee. Thank you for coming, Ninth Element. I agree. The smiling faces cheers me up so much when people get up here and smile, because I don't know, good feelings rub off.
Ninth Element. I think I'm the only one that's got a shiny face. It's because of these photo lights.
Well, I don't know. I kind of sitting up high. My ceiling probably shines. A little bit crazy says, you're not safe, hippie, you in the big rig. Captain, my truck is bigger than even BJ. From hippie said. He's
referring to Slow Momentum's better half, BJ. Her truck is bigger than the one he drives.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think they haul RVs back and forth across the nation.
Yeah. And Rick from Nomadic Hippie, he hauls everything, food, medical supplies.
Everything.
He's helping out everybody so much right now by delivering the things we need. We need that right now.
Yeah.
So we're grateful. Who's in the bottom right corner? That's Ashes in April. In the bottom right, and Tina's Journal of Journeys
right
in
here.
the left corner. And then, of course, you know me, Big Mouth me, and Captain Jack. So Tina is the one that put out the first 5 questions for our YouTube questionnaire.
I got tagged by the traveling buddy. So I did it, and I was like, okay, well, let me see who I can actually tag. And it was crazy because I wasn't thinking about the last question, and I tagged the dawn of van life, and I tagged like nomadic hippie and all that. And I'm thinking, and then after a while, after I already did it, I'm thinking, oh my God, I feel like such an idiot because they're already big. And I tagged them, and I'm like, oh, they're going to think I'm just some crazy lunatic. But they actually answered it. The Donna Van Life answered her. She did a video. Midlife Mama did her video. Yeah, so it was really cool. It was awesome. Jack Jack, you did your video, didn't you?
Goodbye, 9th
Yeah,
Element.
yeah, I did. Day or two ago. You can watch it when you get a chance.
Yeah, and
It was
Small
fun.
Adventures, Small Adventure Steven from Tennessee, he did his. So it was really awesome. I love getting the insight from everybody, learning about everybody, and so I thought those questions were really cool. It wasn't like what's your favorite color and what's your favorite movie.
Oh,
and
there you are.
like that.
Okay, hang on.
I thought they were
I'm
great.
gonna bring up Bob. Here we
Alrighty.
go. Yay!
Hello, everybody. How you all doing?
Wow! Look at my screen.
Let me clear some stuff out of the way. I'm working, so I've got tables all set up in the wrong place and everything. There we go. So how's everybody doing?
Good. Real good.
Good to see.
Wonderful. How are you?
Marge, your mic's not working.
Really?
Oh, it was. I wonder what happened.
There you go. And Tina, it's so good to see you. I've been subscribed to Tina for such a long time, but I have to admit I'm guilty of not being over there lately. I need to go check her latest videos out because I've been subscribed to her for a long time.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just learned how. Wow, I need to turn my volume down. Hang on. Let me turn the volume.
Doesn't Tina have beautiful hair?
She does.
Yes.
She has got the most beautiful hair. Check that out.
I dream about her hair.
Hello, a little bit crazy. Good to see you. Nomadic hippie. All right, buddy.
Yeah, I'm doing mine Saturday, he says. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
you told Mr. 382 Nomadic Hippie, Bob.
What's that?
Nomadic Hippie, he says Mr. 380.
Yeah, they like to tease me, him and Steve Turtle and Camper Life.
Hey,
Wow.
Bob. I think some of us are echoing on your end.
I think so.
Okay, let me see what I can do about that. It might be my mic. Let me change that and then you tell me.
I thought I went crazy.
Something about the microphone. I noticed
Or
whenever on the
I'm
stream.
getting echo from everybody.
you may have to mute.
Is that any better?
Hang on, let me do something.
Testing.
Testing.
No.
There,
Yeah,
that's
that's
better.
You're
That's
It's
better.
not better.
Is it still doing it? No? It's
Yeah.
still doing
It's
it?
echo.
All right,
Yeah.
let me try one more thing. Let me try headphones.
She's out there.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
She's out there. Welcome aboard.
Good morning. I just learned how to do
Hello,
this.
she's
Click
out
on
there.
the chat and add it to the screen. Just learned how to do that. See, I learn something every day. We're still echoing. I can hear it. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna sit down.
What?
And let you
You're the
guys.
host.
No, let me sit down for a minute and let you guys talk. Go for it.
Okay, but oh my gosh, now we lost Bob. Oh no,
We lost Bob.
and we have no control because Dee's. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Okay, is that any better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
I'm
echo
gonna have
now.
to go in a minute too, because Jeff just went to get groceries.
Okay.
So as soon as
We're
Jeff gets
glad to
back
have
with the
you,
groceries,
Margie.
I'm gonna have to get out my Lysol wipes and wipe everything down.
Oh yeah. 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 At least we don't have to wear masks when we're on here.
Yeah, there you
For
go.
real.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting pop-ups here.
Okay. And now you're
All
not
right,
hearing
here we are.
echoing?
No,
That sounds better.
it's good now.
Okay, much better.
Yep.
I had to refresh my browser. That's why I fell out for a moment.
Okay. We're glad
All
you came in,
right,
Bob.
so
I know you were busy working, but this is fun. And Box Fan just all of a sudden out of clear blue skies, she decided to go live. And I think I told you when we were over at Lucky Dogs, and here we are. You know.
yeah, that was a good mention because I didn't notice that D had gone on for some reason. I didn't get the
I could have
notification.
missed it, but all of a sudden I got the pop up, and I'm like, oh, okay, and it was perfect timing because Lucky Dog was getting ready to shut down anyways. So
Right.
it
No,
kind of
that was
turned into
perfect. Yeah.
it kind of turned into a Box Fan D. I mean, Lucky Dog raid on Box Fan D. So it worked out good.
Yeah, we did a pretty cool raid last night on Roy and Becky's adventures.
Yes,
That was
yes,
fun.
that was fun. I was there. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. They have a great channel. And Margie, you said that you're friends with Randy.
Yeah.
That's a great
I've
channel.
known Randy for a couple years.
Very cool. That's a fun
He
channel.
hasn't done anything in a while.
Yeah, I've noticed that, but I like it when he does. He's interesting to watch. He's not as big as some of his nomad buddies either. Like, see, again, her mic goes out. See?
Huh.
Up there it is. You're back.
Yeah. Might be a loose connection.
Oh, too
Don't know.
weird. Well, maybe. But anyway, yeah, he's a pretty good guy. So anyway, Jeff just got home with the groceries, so I gotta go and wipe stuff down.
Okay.
It was nice to talk with
So-
you.
I'll see you
See you,
later.
Nice to
Margie.
meet you.
Yep. Say hi to Jeff.
You too.
Okay.
All right, D, come on back in.
Just the three of us.
There
Just
she
the
is.
four of
There we
us.
go.
Now I see why you went off the screen.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought, you guys are great. You can carry it. And I talk too much.
No, you're great. You're the host. You've got to carry it because we can't do anything but talk. You've got the buttons and you get to play with everything. We can't.
Well, I can still control it from the basement.
Here, Roy is saying that Randy is camped right now in the wash from us, and
Yeah.
he can see his camp from there. Have you been able to meet him? Have you gone over and talked with him, Roy?
Well, I can actually read stuff now.
Oh, good. How'd you fix that?
He came by our camping of us over in Courtside, Bob. He stopped
very
to
cool.
say hello to us.
Very
That's
cool.
how we saw him. He's camped over by Roy and Becky now, about a half a mile from him.
And from what I understand, when that at the van build, you were at the van build, right, Dee?
Yes.
And then when the fire broke out on that one girl's van, from what I understand, Randy had to come in and pretty much rescue your van and get it out of the way, so it because you were right next to her van.
Well, he rescued my gazebo. I rescued my truck.
Okay, very
I was
good.
right next to her. My gazebo still has the burn holes from the fire. That's how
Wow.
close it was.
Wow.
I was like 10 feet from her burning van.
Wow, that was too close.
It was scary. I did a little video clip about that. But
Right,
yeah,
and then her van was totaled, and then from what I understand, the community got together and got her
Yes.
another one. Because I
Yes.
actually pitched in on that GoFundMe.
yeah,
I
yeah.
pitched in. I believe I pitched in anonymously. I'm not sure though.
Ouch.
I might
Ow.
have put my name in there. I'm not
Ow,
sure. I'd have
just
to
a
go
minute.
back and look, but yeah, that was.
You know,
Hey,
Bob,
I'm on a
you've
live
been
stream.
supporter of so many people.
Hang on.
I know for sure, personally.
I'm on a live stream.
Bob was
with
a
3 other people.
supporter of me when I was still just before.
Oh, I gotta make some.
Bob
But I'll have
supported
some
me
maybe
through
an hour.
RV living.
All right, cool. See you then. Hey, what size motor did you
Yeah.
say you needed?
He helped.
Captain, let's wait till Captain Jack's finished there.
I'm sorry.
Is that a Ford?
No, it's a problem.
Oh, you want to get diesel?
Either that or mute him.
All right.
Oh, how did I do that?
Just click. You can mute him, and then when
Oh,
he's
okay.
finished, he can join us again.
There we go.
There you go. So
Little bit crazy said she dropped her camper yesterday in Arizona.
he's back now. He's back
Oh.
now.
I guess I could put his mic back on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry.
That's okay. We muted you.
Good. Good.
Had to mute
Yeah.
you for a moment there.
Yeah. One of
She
my
got the
neighbors.
power.
I got the
One of
power.
my neighbors wanted to have coffee. He's looking for a diesel motor for his truck, and yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't know I was live. You know, that happens.
Yeah.
Why
I
would they come
have
to a
that happen
scrapper
to
for
me all
a
the time.
transmission?
Oh, because they know I get around.
Oh, okay.
I'm into a lot of things. You know, I know a lot of people. So,
Yeah,
you know,
true.
there's.
Okay.
She's
Do you have
out
any
there.
tires for? Do you have any decent tires for a 17 Dodge Gray Caravan? Because I need some.
I've got tires, and I can get tires quite cheap.
Are you
I
serious?
need to know your size. I'm serious. I need to know what size.
R17.
You need more than that. Go out there and write on the tire. There's a whole bunch of letters. It'll give.
Yeah, I know. The last 3 things is R17.
Yeah,
that's the radius.
240
I need like the, is it 235? Is it, there's other numbers on there that are before the R that I will need. So when you get that, you can text me with it or whatever. So.
Yeah, because I really need tires and I need a front end alignment too, but that's beyond.
I can't quite do your front alignment from here, but
I know. I'm just saying.
But we can hook you up with tires.
Yeah, that's one thing I've got extra of. What we did with our trailers when we bought it, we put 4 Goodyear Endurance tires on, and I took the tires that were on it, put them in the bed of the truck, and we used those as spares.
Well, just this past year, in September, I believe, when I was up in Flagstaff, I had to put 4 new tires on my truck. It cost me over $1,000.
Yeah, well, that's because of that van you have. They've got big tires on there.
Well, plus it included a full replacement on them because they're the big O tires.
Right.
Very similar to the Michelin I had on them before, but my tires were really bad. And I felt that I had to be safe,
Right.
Good morning, Scott Jacobs, in appreciation. How you doing? Glad you're here.
What a great channel that is, too, Scott Jacob, in appreciation.
He's a sweetheart. Oh my goodness. I'm
And,
so
Yeah,
glad he joined us.
and then
I think it's
she's out there, says she loves Arizona, and a little bit just dropped camp yesterday in Arizona. Is now in New Mexico, head back to Ohio. I want to head
Yeah,
out west so bad, it's driving me crazy. This shutdown.
yeah. So
well,
as far as traveling, we can't do much traveling with the shutdowns, but I think it's gonna start opening up a little bit pretty soon here. You know?
You know, I'm so itchy to get going again. I'll admit I'm the first one to say it. However, I also have to say that I'm not too anxious to rush it. If it's not,
Right.
I don't want to do it just because I want to do it. I want to do it because it's safe to do it. So, and I'm
Exactly.
not so sure. Right now, I'm feeling like they're opening things up because it's financially necessary and they need the revenue, and that's got me a little bit nervous. So I
Yeah.
mean, and again, it might be fair to open it up, and the only thing is if you look at it like open it up, and for those who want to go, let them go. For those who want to wait, let them wait. But the problem with that is for those who want to go, if it's still out there, they're going to end up creating this thing all over again and making it worse. Because I would really like to really wait till they get this thing under control or get a vaccine or something out there to where it's safe for us to travel again and live life again the way we want to.
Yeah, I don't want a vaccine, but that's fine.
Yeah,
No,
you're right. There's some things out there about those vaccines too that could be real
yeah,
sketchy.
yeah, that's a controversial subject,
Right,
but at the same time, I know I don't want one. But I do believe you're right, Bob. We need to be still, just because they open up the roads, just because they take down some restriction, we still need to do what we can to be safe. Uh,
right,
we still need to think about protecting ourselves with hand sanitizers, gloves, disinfectants. Constantly need to do that because a lot of times when with a pandemic or things like this, it can come back in another period. You know, a few months
yeah.
down the road, it can restart. So we don't want to set ourselves up to get sick later just because we all think we're safe, you know?
right. And something we may have learned during this shutdown is how we can live life without driving as much as we do. For example, so many people going to the office. Why? When we can work at home. Why are we driving so much and going to offices and doing all this stuff, doing unnecessary labor that we're now finding we don't need to do because we can do so much from home, and it could really change the way the whole corporate world even operates. I mean, it could be interesting.
Yes, yes, that's right. Well, anyway, we should, people have actually, even back in when it was I worked, well, I was a supervisor in a tech, technical support department, believe it or not, for credit checking software. Even then, I had access to work from home at times from my computer. So they've been doing that for years. It was more complicated then. But today, it should be easy with all our new technology. And so a
Right.
I
lot of,
wish, because I'd be the first one to get a job like that. I've
yeah.
been wanting a job like that.
And think about the money the businesses can save with the overhead, you know?
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like my company. I could easily go rent an office, and we could all go to the office and work. But it's why, you know. I mean, I work
Right.
from home, and when I have clients come over, it may not be a big fancy penthouse office somewhere. It's my living room that we meet in, but it's I don't have any complaints, and people are
Yeah,
fine with it. And it's I've been doing this for 20 years, working out of my house, and
exactly.
I love it. I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, Bob.
yes,
I got a question for you, Bob. Uh, Not only are you able to work from home, but I think there's one other thing it probably saves from having to go into an office. Think about over the last 20 years, how many times did you have to bring the donuts?
You're right. I have been known to bring the donuts. You can imagine. If you know anything about me, you know I'm the type who would bring the donuts.
Oh my
Me too.
goodness! Now I wanted donuts.
I want
Send
a
me a
chocolate
virtual
custard
donut.
eclair.
Yeah, eclairs are great.
Those
I
are my
need a
favorite. Those are
virtual
my favorite.
maple bar.
I think we
Oh
just
man.
lost
Oh.
Tina.
Oh man. An eclair and then have a apple fritter. Those are great.
Those are good too. Yeah, they're all good. But
What are
Well, now
you
you can eat
doing,
them.
Tina? You're bouncing all over the place.
She
But-
does
I'm
but
that.
sitting in
I
my
mean-
van right
Oh,
I mean, I can invoice online. I can collect my payment online. I can transfer it into my bank account online. I don't have to go to the
Hold on.
bank. I mean, that's why That's why it's so easy for me to travel and work at the same time because I can literally do it. The only thing I can't do is when it's an existing building and I have to look at the existing conditions. I need to go out into the field and look at that. But even then, if I could have someone take pictures for me and
Okay.
send them, I could do that. So. Yeah,
well,
I try
I'll
to
tell
make it
you
to where I
what,
can.
Bob. We're all in trouble if our internet all goes down. We're
Yes.
all in big trouble.
Yeah, you're right there. That's something that we. And isn't that crazy that just 20 years ago we didn't even need an internet, and now today
No.
we're so dependent on it. It's just like
Yep.
200 years ago we didn't have a cars. And look how dependent
Right.
we are on it today. So.
Yep.
But it would
And
almost. Go ahead.
our electric grid. If our
Donut
electric grid
time.
goes down, that's not good either.
Thank you, hippie. Thank
You're
you.
right. But I mean, if that ever came down to
Donut
that,
fun.
I think we could survive if we had to fall back 250 years. I think we could still do it. I think a lot of us could handle it. Some would probably struggle doing it, but I think, with a little help with each of us helping one another, I think would be just fine living off grid. And if that were to happen, if we were to, something like
I
that were to
think
happen.
we're learning how to do that now.
Yeah,
Not
you're
all,
right.
but
I'll
we
go
are
move in with
learning
the
how to
Amish.
survive.
The Amish do it every day, so why
Right.
not?
No, but you're
And
right.
they got some good food.
Yeah, and crafts.
It
But no,
took
you're
a
right.
pandemic. It's sad, but it took a pandemic for people to realize we don't have to have all the stuff we've relied on for years.
And that's exactly the point I was trying to make. Exactly, you're right.
We can survive, and we'll still have your community. Even without the internet, you'll have neighbors, and you'll learn how to interact with neighbors. People are getting closer to their families. People are getting closer to their neighbors because they have to learn how to support each other.
Roy and Becky. Roy goes, it's easy to go way back to the 1800s from time to time. This is Mr. Reenactment.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That's
So,
true.
but yeah.
I didn't catch that right away.
There it
I
is.
should have.
Yeah, here's a guy who does a reenactment, so he does it literally, So very cool. Hey guys, I'm gonna keep the chat open here. I'm gonna be listening and typing in, but I do have to get back to work. I'm working on a deadline project.
Yeah, I have to make breakfast and get the dogs going, and probably go figure out if I'm going to go door dashing or before I go Amazon flexing.
Well,
So
Thank you.
anyway,
for
those
joining
tires
me,
are
Tina.
$2.25.
Thank you for joining me.
225.
And
All
I'll
right.
catch you later, Tina. And okay,
It
thank
was-
you, Bob. I will.
It was really nice seeing you guys and being able to
You
talk to you
too.
guys.
I'll put a link in it. Maybe Roy wants to come up if he wants. I'll put it in there.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye,
keep,
Tina.
Keep the
Thank
stream
you.
going, D. Keep the stream
See you,
going,
Elsie.
because I'm really enjoying it. I'm just gonna be down in the chat here. So
Okay, great. Hello. Okay, so yeah. Wow. I can't believe people are showing up today because we still have 13 in the room. And I started this
Isn't that
at
great?
6 o'clock on my time, and it's 7:30. So we're going.
And Roy is up. How
Where
did
is
that
he?
happen?
Where is
Roy
he?
normally sleeps till 10 o'clock.
Oh.
He's right here in chat, but
Yeah,
Maybe he'll. If you throw your link down there, you did.
I did.
Maybe he'll come up.
It's in there.
Well,
So
all
I'm
right.
sure he'll join us. Anyhow, yeah. So we were
He
talking.
says,
Hey, I wanted to, Tina's wanted a donut too. Yes.
isn't she cool? I
Yes.
think Tina
Yes.
is just awesome.
Very sweet.
She's
and she's
yeah.
so pretty.
Yeah, she is. She's
Bob
about 3 hours.
She has beautiful hair.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's 3 hours away, but we're still under travel restrictions around here.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think she can get a permit to come over here just to get tires, but I'll have tires for her, one way or another.
Yeah.
Maybe in a couple weeks, if they raise the travel restrictions, I could meet her in Lansing, and I'll bring my. I have all the equipment to change the tires. Do it right on the road. Don't have to go to a garage or nothing like that. Just do it right there. We do it the old-fashioned way. We bust
I
the
need
tires
to,
down. We take them off the rims. We put the new ones back on the rims and blow them up. Nothing to
yeah.
it.
Hey, Bob from Blue Wave, if you could do it, I don't know if you can, if you have time. I need a link for Tina's Journal of Journeys. So if you have time to put that in. Thank you, RV and Ashes in April. Yes, it's been a lot of fun. I can't believe I did an impromptu live stream. I never did an impromptu.
Excellent. Yeah, it's excellent.
It's been going very well. Roy says he's not dressed yet. Well, as long as you have your chest covered, we'll not see the bottom.
No. Waist covered. I go shirtless all the time, and you have too, Boxman D. I've seen you almost shirtless.
No, well, okay.
A little skimpy little thing.
Yeah, my tank top. Only when I'm working. When I'm working on a construction project.
You go for it, girl.
Well, it's getting hot here. Pretty soon, that's all I'm going to be wearing.
I hear you. I would love to be out there. I would like to be able to wake up in the morning, and all I got to do is put on my short shorts and my hat, and I'm dressed.
See, I'm wearing a jacket right now. I'm getting too warm. Here we go. I really am.
I can't do that. It's still only
warm.
about 45 in this office.
Let's see.
I only got 45 degrees here.
Inside my truck is right now is 72 degrees. Okay, thank you for putting that link in there. I appreciate that. So I'll have to go back and click on that link and check her channel out and everything. So
yeah,
okay.
Oh, she has some great videos, travels that she's done, and just her monthly vlog, just telling about her life as an Uber driver, as a DoorDash. You know, she's struggling.
Yeah.
You know, she's it's a roller coaster ride for her as it is for many of us.
Yeah.
You know. So
okay, I wanted to say something. Okay. I don't know how many of you, probably most of you know Toonstead. Toonstead is trying to get his hours to get monetized. Last night and the night before, I played his playlist all night. Okay. So hopefully if several people will do that, just turn on the playlist before you go to bed at night on your cell phone, whatever. Keep your charger on so it'll run all night. So that's what I did. And then tonight I've done that 2 nights in a row for Toonstead. And tonight I'm going to be running Roy and Becky's playlist because they need hours. They have their subscribers moving up. It's getting there. I don't think they have 1,000, but they're getting up there. But I want to really support the people that support us. Okay. So if we know that somebody's getting close, we need to get in there and support those people.
I ran Papa Drew's all day long in the motorhome. In fact, you'll see that on my last video.
Yeah.
I was running Papa Drew's because he's real close. But I can do Toonstead today. Now, speaking of that, D, Well, what are you using for your internet? You got a jetpack, or what do you use?
No, I just have a hotspot
Well, that's kind of
on
through
my phone.
on your phone. Okay. I
I
have one of
have
those.
a visible phone, a
Okay.
visible
Yeah.
internet service, which is
Yeah.
basically Verizon. And I got this phone a few months ago. I had nothing but problems with all my past stuff. I changed phone numbers 3 times in like three and
Oh,
a half
wow.
months. Okay,
Wow.
but I finally got it working. I finally bought a Blade 10 phone through Visible, and I have unlimited text, unlimited phone, and unlimited hotspot totally for
Oh, that's good.
$40 a month for
I need
everything.
to go there. I'm
And
paying
as you can see,
150.
I have great internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
I
have not had any problems at all with my internet since I got this new laptop. This is a Dell Latitude. I'm not advertising for these companies. However,
right.
I did. Okay, Roy and Becky have 1,000 subs. Yay, 1,018. That's right. But they need hours.
Yep.
They need hours because they have great reenactment videos, but they've been doing it for a long time and they have not made a lot of progress for hours because it's a niche market. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me bring up Roy. Well, he was there. I guess he wasn't ready. Let me know you're ready, Roy. Are you ready? Okay. Looks like, yeah, he's naked. No, he is not. Okay, there we go. Oh, I thought I was going to have an X-rated live stream.
You can. You can. No, it's too cold.
Oh, I don't
Hey,
think so. There we go. He got his big mojo hat on there.
yeah.
Yeah, look at his hair.
Yeah, congrats. I didn't realize you got to the 1,000, Roy, but how did I miss that? Cool. Do you have
Margie
your...
asked us, I got to talk to Margie a second. I have the same thing that you have, Margie. And what I've discovered recently, I want to let that hotspot, the MiFi, run all night long, so I could, just it's in the motorhome, and my laptop is out there, and I can run, somebody that needs hours, I can let it run all night long. But the hotspot's not gonna, the battery won't last that long. So when I leave it connected to the computer, the laptop, and then I plug in the charger for the MiFi, I lose connection. I'll have 5 bars, but as soon as I plug in that charger, I have 0. I don't know. I may have to just take it back to the Verizon and say, hey, this thing has cost me $120 a month. Why doesn't it work?
Well, Scott asked a question. How are you doing this and not getting an echo? What's funny, Scott, is some people do get echoes and some people don't. When I was using my old laptop, I got an echo all the time and constantly I was lagging. I thought it was my phone service. It's not the phone service for me. There's the coffee. I need a refill. I don't have time to go get a cup.
I'm going to go get a cup.
So go ahead. But everybody's going to leave me. Roy, get settled, please. We need to see your face. Mr. Yeah. So okay, Captain Jack walked away. We can see his fancy screen behind him. So no, as far as I'm concerned, I don't have to have a special microphone. I'm just using the webcam on my computer and the speaker and the microphone that comes with the computer. So for some reason, ever since I got this, it completely cut out all my problems. What I did on my old laptop, it was an HP, what was it? Anyhow, an HP laptop. I only had 4 gigabytes of RAM. And I think the bandwidth had something to do with it. And it had really bad graphics cards. The graphics card and the audio and video card has a lot to do with it too. I noticed when Bob from Blue Wave a lot of times has a problem, he'll be on a stream and everybody else echoes, but he doesn't. So it's something to do with how everybody's set up. So I guess Captain going to see how it worked with his headphone. So I don't know if that answered your question, Scott, but anyhow, so there we go.
We run just StreamYard. We don't need a mic.
Well, with and yeah, but I ran StreamYard. I want some more coffee. When I ran StreamYard from my old HP, it didn't work. I still got all kinds of problems. Not now.
Here, I'll throw this up to you, D. Catch it.
Okay, here, pour it into my, please. Pour it in my cup.
Wait a minute, here.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Oh,
I guess I could step down and go get me
Hold
some.
on.
Well,
Okay, hold your cup up. Hold your cup up.
My earbuds and mic on. That's probably true. RV Ashes in April, Margie, I think. You probably didn't. I think a lot of times that's what messes people up. Put in the headphones and microphone on.
I haven't tried it without my headphones, but when there's an echo and I go, oh, it's on my end, I have to go up to the tabs and find where you are, and I just click you out. And so now, once I leave here or you kick me out, I won't be able to come back in until I go back to YouTube and pull your channel up, because you're not up there on.
Basically, you have to reboot StreamYard.
Yeah. Now I've heard other people say just go mute the YouTube channel that's playing, and that should work too. But I haven't tried that. I just go up there and X. So then you're gone, but you're here
do that
because
to another channel, another tab open. A lot of times it'll cause a problem.
Right. Right.
That's sitting on that new laptop, though, D.
Get a cup of coffee. Well, listen, it's 7:45. I think we'll stop this stream at 8 o'clock in 15 minutes. I think that's plenty of time. People are going to get tired and see, we're down to 8 people, so people are getting bored with us. We're not very interesting anymore. So I think another 15 minutes, and that should be plenty of time. I've enjoyed this, and I will probably do it again periodically. I like a morning live stream. I'm more alive I shouldn't say that. Not really true. I'm really not a morning person, but yes,
I'm more of a morning person.
Here's the
I'm not.
Scott says
I barely made it.
Okay, non-Captain. Scott says what's confusing is Captain and Bob wearing headsets. Yes. So
because they keep multiple tabs open.
Yeah. Sometimes a headset helps. Sometimes it doesn't. It's really trial and error.
Bob and I just want to look professional. Hey, I spent a whole $20 on this headset.
Who did we get? It went down to 8 people, and now it's 12 or 13. Did somebody come in? I wonder. I'm looking.
Yeah.
Did I miss somebody? Maybe not. Okay. Anyhow, apparently we still have 11 in the house, but like I said, another 15 minutes. I think we've
What are you doing? Oh, that's your microphone.
The discus. Yeah, exactly.
You need a Rush Limbaugh microphone. The EIB golden microphone.
There you
That'll
go.
work too.
There you go.
Yeah,
That would work for a mask too.
yeah, and it's got the built-in windsock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I know
So I guess
everybody likes their toys and everything, but I don't care for those big round things in front of people's faces.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I'm
this,
kind of. Nah. You know, Nomadic Hippie does his pretty cool. He's got his
Yeah.
off to the
yeah, it's off
side,
to the side.
you know, like
Yeah.
that. I like
Yeah.
that. And then I notice every once in a while it will drift down, or a cat will mess with it.
Yeah.
When I
That's
see
funny.
people with their great big discs and the huge microphone, it makes me feel like I'm in a production company or
Yeah,
something
yeah, yeah.
fancy.
Yeah, it's a little much. And who's got room for that in their motorhome? You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not me. I don't. I don't even have room for it here in my studio, which is that's 5x7. It's the entryway to my cottage.
I can't even get the one I
5x7.
got now to work.
It's supposed to be where you hang your coat up and kick your boots off, but I turned it into a little office. That's why people come to the door, you know, knock, knock.
Right.
That's the entryway to the house.
Okay, Margie. Yes, I will get that out today in the next few hours for sure. I'll do the 10th questionnaire on a short video clip later today for a YouTuber challenge. And I'll make sure I give Tina's Journal of Journey some credit for that.
Oh yeah, and go watch some of her videos. She is an awesome lady. She really
Yes,
is.
yes, I will.
You know,
for sure.
We became friends.
Yeah,
Well, I
run
became
to
friends. I
home.
don't know if she has yet.
I don't know, hippie. You seem to make room for whatever you need. I love your little videos. Man, the graveyard. Great museum graveyard. And is that your little granddaughter, Charlotte? She's such a cutie. Oh my gosh. I love it. She's a ham. She's a real ham.
I'm waiting for YouTube to shut his video down.
I know that was kind of X-rated. Hello. Wow, I couldn't believe you put that on the video. Even we realize it's just mannequins, but still.
All it takes, one idiot to complain.
Pretty graphic.
yeah. Hey
So
Roy,
we'll see if you get screwed on that. If YouTube doesn't like it.
I found out that Drew smokes the exact same cigars as I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Box ND. Drew is part of the reenactment community. His channel is Living History Comes Alive.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Oh, and he's another Michigander too. He's about an hour and a half south of me.
Yeah,
one of these days
comes alive. I
we
know.
were supposed to get together at a gun and knife show down in Kalamazoo, but it got canceled. You know, so we didn't get to hook up.
Yeah, poor Roy and Becky, they haven't been able to go back toward near home to do all this. Yeah. They had big plans for this year, I guess, and
yeah, well, they probably want to check on their house in Groverton. So no, okay, okay.
Super.
It's just your home base for getting license plates and stuff, right?
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
Our daughter's in the house right now, so.
Okay, well, cheap rent. You know?
For her, free.
you still got to pay the property taxes. I know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here with the cottage. You know. Yeah, the taxes aren't that bad, but still, it's a monthly expense. You know, a couple $100 a month that I have to save up to spend to pay the stupid taxes, even if I shut the cottage completely down. Yeah. I'd still have to pay the taxes. Oh, and the sewer, got to pay that, even though you're not here using it, which I think is ridiculous.
But my hope is someday, who knows, I may be able to buy a small little piece of property here in Arizona because I don't want to go anywhere where it's cold. But I
Me
would
either.
like to have a little 1 acre property for a home base, still off grid,
Yeah.
completely off grid. But I would like to have a home base that I know I will always have a place to go to if I need it.
Right. There's a lot of people that
I don't
have that
have
very same dream.
I have
Yeah.
enough friends, I'm sure, around the United States with YouTube that I could find a place to stay for a week or so, no matter what. But
Right.
I would like to have a home base. Oh, okay, that's how you knew. I see. He did apparently nomadic hippie did enough research that he realized that busty mannequins are okay on YouTube. That's a good smart idea. Do your research, people.
Just wait till the
one way or
CEI.
another.
Just
Yeah.
wait till the CEI gets his search history.
I know. Busty mannequins. Boy, that's a sight. I sure thought you were going to be able to squeeze into that costume, hippie. I wish you. Roy keeps disappearing. He's too busy.
My fat fingers are not letting me do what I want.
I hear you.
Anyhow, yeah. So
Can't read the chat unless I hit the chat button, and of course the camera flip button is right next
Right
to it.
next to it. Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
what happens. Okay, I see. Yeah.
I have big thumbs and
When I work with my telephone and I'm go on a chat or stream or something, it's so hard for me to type. And no, everybody says hello to me, and I want to say hello back to every one of them. You have to type in the whole name of the channel to say hello.
Oh.
So you can't do it like on the computer where you just hit the first 2 letters.
Right.
So, and it's really hard, and my eyes are so bad. So I go back. Every time I want to type something, I have to type it 2 or 3 times.
No, I'm using the free version of StreamYard. I don't know if the paid versions are better. But right now I'm just on StreamYard, and I don't have an extra computer running here at all.
Yeah.
Nor I don't even have it on the phone. This is it.
Yeah.
But I don't have the option to type anything. I can't type.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Weird.
Now, if I was host, then I could.
Right.
Don't ask me why. That's just the way it is.
Huh. Okay. Yeah,
maybe with a paid version, maybe it changes. You get the $240 a year version. Maybe that changes. I don't know. I'm just using the free for now.
You're using your laptop?
No, I'm actually on my desktop right now. I haven't set it up to use on the laptop. The laptop is a little slow, so I'm not sure I want to use it. I might,
Amy, hello. How are you doing? I just have the free version of StreamYard.
Yeah, that's all I have too.
And I can do everything on my laptop. Everything.
I know that on free version they limit you to 20 hours a month for live streams when you are the host.
Probably would never do more than 20 hours anyhow.
I don't think I will either, at least not right now. Maybe if I, end up getting a little larger than I am now, maybe that's a possibility.
When you start getting to the point where you need hours, I'll tell you right now, the streaming will get you hours. It will help.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Everybody says that, and I can see that.
I would never be able to do what Slow Momentum did. He ran 24 hours a day. Sorry.
I know that was hilarious, but no, I wouldn't do that either.
And I can't believe he actually had people watching it 24 hours. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I had this crazy idea. I was like, I know all my neighbors, and every one of them has, hard connection cable internet.
Yeah.
Well, I have, a couple of nice neighbors when I couldn't afford to be on the internet. I just couldn't afford it. Well, they gave me their little number off the back of their modem or their router. Boom! I was on the internet on their internet. So I'm thinking, well, all I got to do is get 3 or 4 junk computers that are internet capable. I can pick those up
Okay,
for practically nothing.
Thank you
Then
for
then
coming. I'm glad. Hang
ask
on.
all my neighbors. I'll ask all my neighbors for that Wi-Fi router code, and just let all these computers run my my live streams.
Yeah. Thank you for coming a little bit crazy. I'm glad you did, and you have a nice day and enjoy your shower. Boy, a shower. A shower? What is that? I do the bucket bath. Okay. Yes, Margie, you should start doing some streaming. It'll help
Yeah.
you get your hours.
Yep. Yep.
And when you started to get close. Okay, Roy.
Is that your spit bottle?
That's a
Did you
Lucy light.
did you take up chaw? Are you chaw and chaw?
Or Lucy
Oh,
like,
Lucy light. Oh, it almost
don't
looked
look
like
at it.
I thought it looked like a measuring cup to me. Oh
Yeah.
well.
Though at times I could use a lighted measuring cup.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Well, listen,
Well,
this has been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, but I think 2 hours is enough for me. I need to get busy and do a few things. I really enjoyed having you on, Captain and Roy and
yep.
Margie and Tina was here and Bob from Blue Wave. We had a nice, uh,
This is great breakfast.
yeah,
Or
nice
great
little
coffee,
group up
anyways.
here. I had a ball. We had people come to see us and enjoyed the chat and the chats. And thank you everybody for the super chats. And wow. Okay, this was fun, and I will get that video clip out today. Enjoy
Okay.
yourselves. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody and thank you. Okay. Have
God
a
bless.
good bye-bye.
God bless.
See ya. See you soon, Dee.
Okay, bye-bye.